bunch of guys are jamming in a cornfield. A girl plays with a music box and goes towards the field. She calls her boyfriend inside as well, and he follows. She takes off her clothes and goes even deeper into the field. He follows her, but loses track. He also notices an unrealistic footprint over there, but suddenly she comes from behind, bleeding. The hay starts to rustle, and a clown comes from there. He runs to save his life, but the clown gets hold of him and annihilates him. Quinn is moving to Kettle Springs with her father, Glenn. They reach the house, but is in a horrific state. There is no cell inside the house. Suddenly, a noise comes from the chimney. Quinn tries to look inside, and a rotten coyote falls from there. They get a man to help them with the situation. After that, she starts to get settled in, but notices an abandoned corn syrup factory in the field. She gets ready to go to school, and Glenn offers to drop her off. She says that she needs a car, and he says that he will think about it. She opens the door, but gets startled by a guy who is standing there. He introduces himself as Rust and says that he wanted to walk Quinn to school, as she is new there. They're on their way to school, but Quinn notices that there is something strange about the people of this town. A car passes by them, but Rust asks her not to get involved with these guys. She reaches her class late, but the teacher lets her in. A girl named Janet starts to record him. The teacher is humiliated in front of the entire class, as someone has pulled a practical joke on him. He wants to take an immediate test, but Quinn says that she was not aware of the exam. But he gets even more agitated and gives her detention. But this is not the end, as they have attached his dating profile pictures to the test. He gets even more furious and leaves from there. Janet has uploaded the video on YouTube. She then introduces the rest of the gang: Tucker, Cole, Ronnie, and Matt. Cole is immediately attracted to her and reveals that his father is the mayor of the town. They also tell her about the myth of the city, which is a clown that lives in Kettle Springs. But they make horror videos mocking the clown, and it is quite a hit on their YouTube channel. She goes to a diner with her father, but he is a little upset as she got detention on her first day. The waitress comes there, and although she is friendly towards Glenn, but is very hostile towards Quinn. The town sheriff also comes there at that moment and starts to chat with them. He says that things have been bad from the time the fire destroyed the syrup factory. The gang comes there to call Quinn, but the sheriff asks her to stay away from them. Glenn asks him to join them for lunch, but it makes her upset, and she leaves immediately. She goes out and meets the group. Cole says that the sheriff has an agenda against them. Matt says that they are arranging for a party and need to steal some drinks. Quinn goes to a local store and distracts the owner. Suddenly, the other two guys create a fake scenario of a brawl and cause a ruckus. Seizing the opportunity, the girls steal alcohol and leave from there. They start a drink, and Matt goes to pee. Quinn asks them about the factory. Cole says that they snuck in there to film a video, and that's when the fire started. The official statement was of faulty wiring, but it feels like someone did it intentionally and blamed them for it. Matt is peeing when someone suddenly attacks him. He comes back with limbs coming out of his body. Suddenly, a clown comes from behind and rushes towards them. Quinn is damn scared, but that's when they reveal that it's Tucker and Janet is making another video to post on YouTube. Cole and Quinn are talking when she reveals that her mother died from an overdose last year, and that's when she and her father decided to move away from there. Cole also reveals that he lost his sister last year. He was with her when the tragedy happened. They're getting close when Janet comes there. Cole drops off Quinn at her place, but before leaving, she kisses him. Just then, Glenn comes there and catches them red-handed. He figures that they are drunk and says that he will never see Quinn again. They get back inside while arguing, but Quinn bursts in anger and says that he drove her away to this town without taking her consent and is now trying to micromanage her life. She goes back to her room and starts to watch the video. Suddenly, she pauses it and notices another clown in the background. She sent in the group, and Tucker sees it as well. Suddenly, his door cam sends a notification, and he finds a clown standing there. He thinks that it's the group and goes downstairs to bust them. He finds the door open and shuts it. He gets back inside and sees a plastic sheet on the floor. He opens his wardrobe and finds a music box inside. He plays it, but nothing happens. He shuts the door, but the clown is standing behind him. He attacks him and drapes his lifeless body in the sheet. Mayor Arthur is getting ready for the parade day. He sees that Cole is going out, but stops him and says that he is being extremely disruptive and is ruining his image. But his mother pacifies the situation and permits Cole to leave. The mayor raises a toast and says that this town will follow tradition and will grow even stronger. The parade starts, and Quinn comes there. She asks them about the clown in the picture, but they say that it might be Rust. Apparently, Rust and Cole used to be friends, but something happened between them. Cole gets there at that moment, and Janet says that she has planned a mischief for the day, and they should record it. After they leave, Cole picks her up on his shoulder, and they enjoy the parade. Suddenly, someone dressed as a clown comes there and throws some bombs into the hay. But it catches fire abruptly and causes chaos there. Panic spreads, and the entire parade is ruined. The sheriff catches them and puts them inside the locker. An old man there says that they messed with the clown and now they're going to pay for it. After some time, they are bailed out and Quinn finds her father waiting for her. He says that she is grounded for the rest of the semester. She says that her friends are innocent and there's something wrong with the people of the town. She suddenly sees a new car and Glenn says that it was supposed to be a surprise for her. But after what she has done, he will not teach her how to drive. Matt is working out when he suddenly finds the music box there. He plays it but soon throws it away. He resumes his workout, but the clown comes there. He adds a blade to the dumbbell and pushes it towards him. He tries his level best to stop the clown, but he overpowers him and chops his head off. Quinn is in her room when she receives a message from Cole asking her to meet him. She goes downstairs and finds her dad sleeping. She goes out with Cole and he says that he throws a party every year on the parade day. He gives her the same music box and says that it is an old souvenir of the town. Suddenly, they stop the car as Russ comes in front of it. He says that he went out hunting, but it really creeps both of them out and they leave from there. They reach the party and meet the other guys. Matt and Tucker are missing, but Janet thinks that they're cooking up some plan. Cole is called on stage and he says that he has big plans for the town. He says that he will make sure that the town progresses with the rest of the world. They then play music and Cole and Quinn dance their hearts out. Quinn then drags him out and takes him to the stable. They start to make out and things get heated up, but Cole rejects her and she feels so humiliated that she leaves from there. She sees Janet outside, who says that Cole rejects everyone and she wants to see Quinn getting rejected as well. A brawl breaks out between them, but suddenly a girl comes out of the field and collapses. The girls think that it's a practical joke that Matt and Tucker have pulled. They go there, and suddenly a flying clown's head falls on the ground. They remove the mask, and it's Matt's head, but they think it's prosthetics. Suddenly, Quinn says that the girl is not breathing, and they figure that it's all real. Suddenly, a clown comes out of there and shoots a guy with an arrow. They try to run away from there, but get locked outside. Suddenly, Russ comes there and shoots the clown with a gun. He says that they need to look for Cole. They also try to call 911, but there is no cell service. Out of nowhere, multiple clowns come out of the bushes to kill them. Russ blows off one clown's hand. A clown gets hold of Quinn and is about to finish her, but Cole comes there and attacks him. All of them run away from there and hide inside the stable. Glenn goes inside Quinn's room to apologize, but he figures that he has sneaked out. Everyone is inside the stable, but they are not safe there as the clowns start to break in. Russ says that he has 3 bullets left. Suddenly, a clown starts to get in, and he shoots it off. Cole is agitated as he wasted 2 bullets and calls him stupid. Russ says that he is stupid because he threw away all his feelings and broke up. Turns out that they are gay and were in love. Suddenly, Quinn notices a sewer and decides to go down from there. But Cole says that the clowns will catch them on the other end. Rust says that he will distract them. Glenn is driving to look for Quinn, but he suddenly notices that someone has broken into his cabin. He gets inside, and a clown holds him with a knife. He takes him inside and asks him to save the other clown's life if he wants his daughter to stay alive. Everyone starts to get inside the tunnel, but Russ stays behind. He says that he will distract the clown and then follow them. The clown breaks open the door, but sees something on fire. The rest of the gang gets out of the other end, but that's when an explosion blows up the entire place. Cole is horrified as Russ was in there, but they run away from there and reach the high road. Glenn is doing the operation when he notices that the clown is operating using a walkie-talkie. A plan comes to his mind, and he asks the other clown to grab some saline for him. The clown looks for her and seizes the opportunity. He steals the walkie-talkie from the other clown. The clown hands him over the saline, but Glenn says that he needs to give the clown a shock to save him. The clown gets ready for it, but suddenly Glenn jabs a knife in his throat. The group finds a car approaching and stops it. The sheriff gets out and does not believe a word they say. Instead, he seizes their gun and arrests Cole. He then drives away from there, leaving the girls all alone. Quinn is a little shocked as the sheriff only arrested Cole. Janet says that there's a house inside the field, and they need to go there and ask for help. They walk through the bushes, but suddenly the clown attacks them. They try to hide, but the clown comes there as well. Quinn knocks him out and runs away from there. They start to run again, but this time, a clown gets hold of Ronnie and takes her out. Janet and Quinn run away and break into the house. But to their shock, they find a clown sitting there. They inspect it and think it's dead. They go upstairs and try to call 911, but the lines are cut. But they find crossings of their pictures, intending to finish them. They suddenly find a music box there as well. Quinn says that it's a trap, and they try to leave but find that the clown is missing. Suddenly, it comes from behind and takes out Janet. But before he can do any harm to Quinn, she finishes him off. She immediately runs away from there and tries to drive off, but she does not know how to drive. Suddenly, all the clowns surround her from everywhere and kidnap her. She wakes up inside the factory, and the clown turns out to be the sheriff. The rest of the clowns are her teacher, the store owner, and the waitress. Turns out that the head is none other than Mayor Arthur. When she tries to speak out, they electrocute her. Arthur says that he has disowned his son as he is too modern. He says that the new generation is losing their old ways, and to preserve that, they fearmonger people. So new ideas and people can't come into the town and pollute it. He then reveals that he will kill Cole as well. He says that he blames his son for his daughter's death and also for the factory being burned to the ground. Quinn says that they will get caught, but he says that he has written a note from Cole and is going to make it look like murder-suicide. Cole manages to free his mouth and says that his father is a prick and he would much rather kill people than let new ideas in. But he does not care about any of that and asks the sheriff to shoot Quinn. He is ready to do that, but just then Glenn crashes his car inside, which causes the shop owner and the waitress to die. Glenn tries to fight off Arthur, but the sheriff shoots him in the shoulder. Quinn runs from there and hides in another room. She finds multiple clown costumes there and decides to hide there. Sheriff breaks in and starts to look everywhere, but just then Quinn appears from behind and electrocutes him to death. Arthur tries to drive the car, so it would kill Cole, but it gets stuck on an object. He takes it out and reveals that he is the one who set fire to that factory, as he wanted to collect insurance money for his personal gain. He then gets inside the car and drives off. Glenn struggles to save Cole, but just then Russ comes there and shoots the rope, which frees him. Cole is happy to see him alive, and they kiss. Quinn gets out, and everyone goes away from the factory. They get inside a car, but Quinn can't drive it. Glenn gives her strength and says that she can do it. She starts to drive, and Arthur appears in front of her. She picks up the speed and smashes the clown. After some time, they have settled. Glenn is running for mayor. Quinn is going to college, but says that she will drive herself. Rust and Cole come there as boyfriends and bid her goodbye. She starts to drive, but finds a music box inside the car. But this time she throws it away. So that was the recap for the 2025 film Clown in a Cornfield. For more recaps like this, stay subscribed to the channel. And if you have liked this video, you may also like this.